I remember learning about AIDS in 1985 when Rock Hudson was on TV and being terrified, thinking that would be me someday. And throughout my entire adult life, always having sex with fear. Like, okay, even when a condom's used, like, okay, what if the condom breaks? What if there's a hole? What if something happens that I can't predict? So when I learned about PrEP and I learned that there was a daily pill that I could use to ensure my safety, no matter what happens, I thought, I think this is for me. And then talked to my doctor about it. But, so I'm wondering for you, like, what was that experience like beginning the process of obtaining PrEP and then actually going to your doctor and asking for this?
For someone who had his first unsafe sexual encounter when he was 19, and I didn't get tested until I was 29 because I was terrified. And then getting that test from that doctor, who I've seen for about 10 years now, I went to him and said, I heard about Truvada. Is that something that you think would be helpful for me? And at first he was resistant. He was concerned about the side effects long term. And we had a discussion that consisted of more than one session. So it was evolving. I tried to talk to him about my risks, and he also was concerned about my health ultimately. But we came to an agreement that it would be helpful for me. So it was challenging to just even talk about sexual practices with your doctor. So I can see how other people would have the same issues.
I had similar difficulty with my doctor and just having frank discussions about sex at the beginning and what risks I was taking. And the first time we spoke about it, he was worried more about the risks and side effects and why can't you just use a condom? And it was surprising because he is an infectious disease doctor, and I was really surprised that there was that much pushback from him. And really, he did not write me a prescription the first time we discussed it.
I remember when I moved to New York, I felt really overwhelmed. It was like, where do I get it? Like, who's prescribing? It was like, I felt really lost and kind of helpless. But then I went to a clinic that my friend recommended, and that's where I usually get tested and everything. And I had a really frank discussion with the people who work there, and I said I'm interested, and that's how the process got rolling. And ever since that, it's been pretty easy. But I just remember it was like, so like, how do I do this? How do I start this journey? So it's been easy so far now.
When I went to my doctor, I told him I was seeing someone who was HIV positive and that I wanted to start the pill. And so he asked me some questions and asked me whether we were using condoms, things of that nature. And I disclosed that we were, but I still wanted it anyway. And if he wasn't going to give it to me, I was going to find a doctor who was going to, provide that, fit my need. He prescribed it to me, and it's been a fairly easy process. My healthcare provider covered the majority of the cost. I do a bulk 3-month supply. I go to doctors every 3 months for blood work. Yeah, so it was a fairly easy process for me.